Hello and welcome to this short tutorial on how to set up Tuna. First things first, open up OBS Studio, make sure you have it installed. It should show up in the Tools menu, and if it doesn't, you can look at the current log. In this list it should show up. But for me it's at the top, for you it might not be at the top. You can also see it here, logged as Tuna. If it doesn't show up at all, you probably didn't install it correctly. Otherwise, you're fine, and we can start working with it. Tuna needs text sources and image sources to display information. So you can add them right now. I have already added them. On the sources, there's the image, there's the text source. On Windows, it's called text, and then in parentheses GDI plus, I think. Doesn't matter which one you use, both of them are fine. And then there's also a progress bar, which you can also add here. Now we're gonna go into Tools, Tuna Settings, Basics tab. First thing is the path for the cover of the currently playing song. By default, it's just saved into your user directory. You can click on the three dots and save it anywhere else. Then we have the option to disable downloading of a cover. If you don't need it, you can just turn it off. And then we have the info outputs. This list will most likely be empty for you, or it should be empty at least. You can click on add to add new ones, or on edit to edit the selected one. I already have two of them. I'm just going to click on edit. And then at the top we have the path for this specific output. You can click on the three dots again, save it anywhere you want. This one only contains information about the song title, so I named it title. Just gonna exit out. Oh, well, now deleted it. Oops. Just save it as title.txt. And then at the bottom we have what format it should contain, or what information. I chose T for song title. So this will be replaced with the currently playing title. If you use an uppercase letter like I did here, it will turn the song title into all uppercase letters. You can also add square brackets and then say, for example, 9 or also 11, doesn't matter. And this will then limit the song title to 9 characters. And it will cut off everything after that, and it will replace it with 3 dots. Then there's chat log mode, which will just append the currently playing song to the text file. So if you switch to the next song, the last one will still be in the text file. It will just be added to the bottom of the list. So I'm going to click OK. Then I have another one, which uses %m, like that, which is an artist. I'm also going to add some more stuff, so you can add anything in here, any text you want, and if you enter any of these specifiers, they will just be replaced with the information. So for example, we can have the album as well. So, whoops, hey, well, just type album here. And we're good to go. Now we can click on OK. But first, make sure that Tuna is running. Down here you can stop it or start it. It will tell you the current state. And then there's also now the refresh rate option. I set it to 500 milliseconds, which is every half a second. You can also go up with the refresh rate, which will make information update slower. And then there's the song source, which I'm not going to explain to you. I have already explained this in different videos. And also the song placeholder. This is whatever Tuna uses when no music is playing. As you can see right now, nothing's playing, so it's using this. If you hover over the question mark, it'll show you that you have to use %s for spaces. So if you want a space after or before it, for example, if you use a scroll filter, on this here. Like that. You want some spaces, right? So you can see here and here it added spaces. If you don't add those, the scrolling will look a little bit strange. It'll just be like that. You can technically fix this in here by adding a... Oh, this is turning into an OBS tutorial. Crop and pad would also work, I think. Nope, that doesn't. It should. If you move it above the scroll. Yeah. So you can also just do it like this if you want. Okay, so now everything's set up. We have two outputs, two text sources, which we point to the text file by clicking read from file and then browsing to this text file, which is artist. Same for this one. And then the cover is just an image source, which we point to this path here. You can also check this if you want. Doesn't really matter right now. That's all there is to it. Now it's running. I'm gonna open up my music player, and we can now start playing. And there you go. So at the top we have the artist, a dash, album, and then the album title. This one is just a song title, limited to 9 characters. And as you can see, it cuts off after 9 characters and puts the 3 dots. Cover is also there, and this is the progress bar, which is just showing you progress of the song. You can change the color if you want. You can change the background color. You can also give it no background if you want. Width and height. And you can hide it when paused. So by default, if I pause, it'll just do this. Just bounce from left to right. But if you don't want that, you can just hide it when it's paused. And that's all there is to it. For the different music sources, I have separate videos on the OBS forum post. Most information is there in the OBS forums. You can also ask questions there. And that's all there is to it.